Follow breaking news this morning. 4 U.S. service members have been confirmed dead after their refueling plane crashed over Iraq on Thursday. We just heard from War Secretary Pete Hegseth calling the crash a tragedy and said today we'll see the highest volumes of strikes that we have seen thus far. Joining me now, I have Laurie Watkins, former defense official, and former FBI Director John Sullivan. Good morning to both of you. Laurie, if I could just start with you. I know you were listening in as well. What were your big takeaways from what we just heard from Hegseth and General Kane there?
Thank you for having me on your program this morning. I don't want to, use my time to repeat what you all said, but I just want to commend you for pushing back that, yes, it was very dismissive posture that we heard from Secretary Hegseth. General Kane offered more information, but specifically talking about the mines in the Strait of Hormuz. When asked the question by the reporter about the Energy Secretary's comment yesterday about that the U.S. Navy would not be ready to escort these cargo ships until the end of the month, he didn't even answer that question at all. And when you have Iran's mine stock is not publicly known, so I don't know how that they're able to verify that at this moment. They have estimates over the years that have ranged from roughly 2,000 to 6,000 naval mines made from Chinese and Russian-made mines and Iranian mines. And these are incredibly dangerous to our military and those cargo ships. And that's why they're not going through. From reports that I hear, there's about 700 cargo ships that are lined up just waiting to go through the streets right now. And that's going to cause major implications, not just for fuel, but fertilizer. For the Gulf Coast regions get 80% of their food from that ammonia, et cetera.
So this is
going to cause major problems.
Are detrimental. Just have about a minute and a half here, but John, your takeaways from it, and just with them saying that today will be the most intense day of kinetic fighting that we've seen. I don't know. It kind of goes against what the president said earlier this week, that this war was very complete, that it would be done soon. It sounds like we're not wrapping this thing up anytime soon, especially not this weekend.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think if you look at the statements coming out of the White House and then from the Pentagon, we're seeing a real mismatch of understanding of really what the objectives are in this war and how far it'll be going and how long it'll be lasting. I think that right now, as we hear from the Pentagon, it's a dismissive posture of a lot of what the media is reporting. They're trying to counter and shape the narrative to be what they want it to be. And they're actually stepping outside of the bounds of what the president is saying and saying it's going to be a shorter mission. So I think we're going to wait and see and possibly have a very busy weekend ahead of us.
Yeah, we've heard Hegseth say this is not an endless war. It's not protracted. We're not going to allow for mission creep, but we'll certainly see what comes next, the next 48 hours or so. Laurie Watkins, John Sullivan, thank you both for your time and insights this morning on a big breaking news day. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.